it's time to be done chasing the moon. Now that gone is the sun. You fought a battle that nobody saw, living your life with a natural flaw. You did enough today, you did enough. Walking through fire and walking through rough. Leave all the worries behind at the door. You do not need to do anymore. Rest your tired head on the pillow so white, safe in the arms of the velvet of night. You are a treasure that needs to be still, healing the spirit and bending the will. You did enough today, you did enough. Walking through fire and walking through rough. Leave all the worries behind at the door. You do not need to do anymore. No more performing and no more pretense. Dropping the armor and dropping defense. Just be a human who needs to recharge, living your life with a heart that is large. You did enough today, you did enough. Walking through fire and walking through rough. Leave all the worries behind at the door. You do not need to do anymore.
Everything will be alright in the end. Even if you have to bend not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend. Following paths that you choose to take. Mountains are high and the valleys are deep. Promises made that you struggle to keep. But even the river must wind to the sea, finding the place where it finally can be. Everything will be alright in the end. Even if you have to bend not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend. Following paths that you choose to take. stars in the sky are a map for the lost, counting the value and counting the cost. But peace is a treasure that's free to be found when you are standing on solid home ground. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take. Take a deep breath and let go of the fear. The future is coming and it will be clear. You are a traveler made out of light. Everything's gonna be perfectly right. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take.
I am proud of the way you tried today. Even when the clouds got in the way, you kept your head up through the storm, finding a place that is quiet and warm. Morning began with a rush and a blur, chasing the dreams that were starting to stir. Hard to keep track of the things you must do when all that you wanted was feeling like you. I am proud of the way you tried today. Even when the clouds got in the way, you kept your head up through the storm, finding a place that is quiet and warm. Evening arrives with a soft golden glow, watching the shadows move steady and slow. Take a deep breath and let go of the strain, healing the ache and the ghosts of the pain. I am proud of the way you tried today. Even when the clouds got in the way, you kept your head up through the storm, finding a place that is quiet and warm. It is okay to rest your soul, letting the broken broken parts become whole. You did the work that you needed to do. Now let the comfort come back to you. I am proud of the way you tried today. Even when the clouds got in the way, you kept your head up through the storm, finding a place that is quiet and warm. Bloom in the dark like a flower at night, finding your path by your own inner light. Roots in the earth while your hand touches stars, healing the ache and the hidden old scars. Winter was long and the ground was so cold. Stories of sorrow that never were told. But now there is movement beneath all the frost, finding the parts of yourself you had lost. Bloom in the dark like a flower at night, finding your path by your own inner light. Roots in the earth while your head touches stars, healing the ache and the hidden old scars. Softly the petals begin to unfurl, away from the noise of the rest of the world. Nothing to fear in the quiet of space, moving with rhythm and moving with grace. Bloom in the dark like a flower drift like a cloud in the late summer sky. Let all the burdens just pass you on by. Nothing to hold and nothing to fear. Now that the harbor is finally here. Yesterday lingers like smoke in the air, but I am not choosing to keep it all there. I'm letting the currents wash over my skin, letting the peace of the evening begin. Drift like a cloud in the late summer sky. Let all the burdens just pass you on by. Nothing to hold and nothing to fear. Now that the harbor is finally here. Voices are fading to whispers of gray, watching the colors all melt far away. Safe in the rhythm of heartbeat and breath, living a life that is free from the death. Drift like a cloud in the late summer sky. Let all the burdens just pass you on by. Nothing to hold and nothing to fear. Now that the harbor is finally here. Soft is the touch of the moon on the floor. I am not asking for anything more. This is the moment that I call my own. Sitting here quiet and feeling at home. Drift like a cloud in the late summer sky. Let all the burdens just pass you on by. Nothing to hold and nothing to fear. Now that the harbor is finally here. Grace is a river that flows through the night, turning the shadows to something so bright. I am forgiving the mistakes I made, failure, all fade. Hard on myself for the things I forgot, tangled in knots that I shouldn't have caught. But I am unlearning the need to be grand, walking along on the cooling of land. Grace is a river that flows through the night, turning the shadows to something so bright. I am forgiving the mistakes I made, watching the colors of failure all fade. Soft is the wind as it brushes my hair, finding a peace that is honest and rare. Nothing to prove to the ghosts of the past, only the present is destined to last. Grace is a river that flows through the night, turning the shadows to something so bright. I am forgiving the mistakes I made, watching the colors of failure all fade. Breathing in kindness and breathing out pain, waiting for sun after all of the rain. You are enough just the way that you are, shining like gold in the dark like a star. Grace is a river that flows through the night, turning the shadows to something so bright. I am forgiving the mistakes I made, watching the colors of failure all fade. Home is a feeling I find in my heart, even when I am feeling falling apart. Safe in the quiet and safe in the glow, watching the seasons all come and all go. Outside the world is a chaotic storm, but in here the silence is steady and warm. I am a candle that flickers with grace, finding my home in this beautiful space. Home is a feeling I find in my heart, even faces fade into the past. Nothing but peace is the thing that will last. I am an island of calm in the deep, watching the world as it's falling to sleep. Home is a feeling I find in my heart, even when I am feeling falling apart. Safe in the quiet and safe in the glow, watching the seasons all come and all go. Resting my spirit and resting my soul, letting the broken parts finally whole. I am the shelter that I need to be, finding the truth and the way to be free. Home is a feeling I find in my heart, even when I am feeling falling apart. Safe in the quiet and safe in the glow, watching the seasons all come and all go. How beautiful it is to be alive, finding a way just to bloom and to thrive. Even in seasons of winter and cold, you are a story that's yet to be told. Look at the stars as they wake in the sky. Look at the way that the clouds wander by. Everything has a small part in the plan, working together as best as it can. How beautiful it is to be alive, finding a way just to bloom and to thrive. Even in seasons of winter and cold, you are a story that's yet to be told. Listen to rhythm of life in your chest. Take a deep breath and a moment of rest. Nothing is urgent and nothing is due, just being present and just being you. How beautiful it is to be alive, finding a way just to bloom and to thrive. Even in seasons of winter and cold, that's yet to be told. So hold on to hope when the morning is near. Everything's gonna be crystal and clear. You are a miracle, walking the earth, proving the value and proving the worth. How beautiful it is to be alive, finding a way just to bloom and to thrive. Even in seasons of winter and cold, you are a story that's yet to be told. Just let the world fade to black tonight. Leave all the heavy weight out of sight. You did your best, and that is enough. Floating away from the sharp and the rough. Traffic was loud and the clock ticked too fast, trying to make all the small moments last. Coffee is cold and your phone screen is dim, breaking the edge of the emotional rim. Just let the world fade to black tonight. Leave all the heavy weight out of sight. You did your best, and that is enough. Floating away from the sharp and the rough. Shoes on the floor and you sink in the chair, breathing in silence and smoothing your hair. Nothing to prove in this room made of peace, waiting for all of the tension to cease. Just let the world fade to black tonight. Leave all the heavy weight out of sight. You did your best, and that is enough. Floating away from the sharp and the rough. Close your eyes and drift away. Forget the words you had to say. Tomorrow is a brand new start. Keep the rhythm in your heart. Just let the world fade to black tonight. Leave all the heavy weight out of sight. You did your best, and that is enough. Floating away from the sharp and the rough. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend, not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take. Mountains are high and the valleys are deep. Promises made that you struggled to keep. But even the river must wind to the sea, finding the place where it finally can be. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend, not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take. Stars in the sky are a map for the lost, counting the value and counting the cost. But peace is a treasure that's free to be found when you are standing on solid home ground. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend, not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take. So take a deep breath and let go of the fear. The future is coming and it will be clear. You are a traveler made out of light. Everything's gonna be perfectly right. Everything will be alright in the end, even if you have to bend, not to break. Trust in the journey and trust in the mend, following paths that you choose to take. space for your heavy heart, even when you feel you are falling apart. You do not have to carry the load all alone. I will be here till the seeds have been sown. I see the shadow that hides in your eyes, behind all the laughter and all the disguise. It is okay to be sad and to show it to me, letting your spirit be wild and be free. I am holding space for your heavy heart, even when you feel you are falling apart. You do not have to carry the load all alone. I will be here till the seeds have been sown. We can sit quiet and watch the sun go, watching the river of life start to flow. Everything passes like wind in the trees, giving our weary souls moments of ease. I am holding space for your heavy heart, even when you feel you are falling apart. You do not have to carry the load all alone. I will be here till the seeds have been sown. Your scars and your light, shining so brave in the middle of night. Breathe in the mercy and breathe out the strain, finding the beauty behind all the pain. I am holding space for your heavy heart, even when you feel you are falling apart. You do not have to carry the load all alone. I will be here till the seeds have been sown. Everything is moving in slow motion now. I am finally learning the how and the wow of finding the stillness inside. Digital screens keep on flashing the news, painting the day in a million bright hues. I turn it off so I finally can hear the sound of the wind as the evening is near. Everything is moving in slow motion now. I am finally learning the how and the wow of finding the stillness inside of my chest, putting the chaos of life to rest, pouring a glass while the stars start to peek, ending the silence I thought I would seek. Nothing is urgent and nothing is due, just a soft blanket and something that is true. Everything is moving in slow motion now. I am finally learning the how and the wow of finding the stillness inside of my chest, putting the chaos of life to rest. Gravity feels like a warm embrace, slowing down time at a steady pace. I am not running to nowhere today, watching the worries just drifting away. Everything is moving in slow motion now. I am finally learning the how and the wow of finding the stillness inside of my chest, putting the chaos of life to rest. Sometimes it is okay to be tired, to let go of being so very admired. Just give yourself room to be fragile and small. It is part of the beauty of standing so tall, working for hours with eyes on the goal, giving a piece of your very own soul. But even the sunlight must hide for the night, giving the stars a chance to be bright. Sometimes it is okay to be tired, to let go of being so very admired. Just give yourself room to be fragile and small. It is part of the beauty of standing so tall. Heavy the eyelids and heavy the hands, sifting through all of your life's shifting sands. There is no failure in needing a break. It is the simplest path that you take. Sometimes it is okay to be tired, to let go of being so very admired. Just give yourself room to be fragile and small. It is part of the beauty of standing so tall. So lay your head down and dream of the light. Everything's gonna be perfectly right. Tomorrow is waiting, but tonight is for you. Healing the spirit and starting anew. Sometimes it is okay to be tired, to let go of being so very admired. Just give yourself room to be fragile and small. It is part of the beauty of standing so tall. Stillness is calling my name in the dark, lighting a fire from a dying small spark. I'm finding the center of all that I am, quietly crossing the life's jagged dam. Is an engine that never will stop, reaching for stars at the very high top. But I am stepping off the train for a while, finding a reason to honestly smile. Stillness is calling my name in the dark, lighting a fire from a dying small spark. I am finding the center of all that I am, quietly crossing the life's jagged dam. Shadows are dancing on walls of my room, sweeping away all the shadows and gloom. Nothing to win and nothing to lose, just the soft comfort that I have to choose. Stillness is calling my name in the dark, lighting a fire from a dying small spark. I jagged down. Let go of the hunger for more and for new. Everything needed is inside of you. Just listen close to the hum of the night. Everything's gonna be perfectly right. Stillness is calling my name in the dark, lighting a fire from a dying small spark. I am finding the center of all that I am, quietly crossing the life's jagged down. There is a light inside of you that glows, even when nobody else really knows. You are a fire that burns in the dark, kindling life from a beautiful spark. Sometimes the clouds hide the sun from your view, making it hard to believe what is true. But you are the sky that is constant and vast, watching the shadows of worry go past. There is a light inside of you that glows, even when nobody else really knows. You are a fire that burns in the dark, kindling life from a beautiful spark. Carry your head with a quiet command, walking along on the shifting of sand. You have the power to change how you feel, making the broken parts start to be real. There is a light inside of you that glows, even when nobody else really knows. You are a fire that burns in the dark, kindling life from a beautiful spark. So let it shine through the cracks in the wall. You are the rise after every big fall. Nothing can dim what is deep in your soul, making you vibrant and making you whole. There is a light inside of you that glows, even when nobody else really knows. You are a fire that burns in